Well, we just got into Changchun City, the capital of Jilin Province. We're here at the main railway station. And today is very questionable weather, so I'm going to keep it kind of simple today. But when you get to the station and look out, here's the view that you're going to get. And I want to take a little tour around the city, not do too much, just keep it simple. I'm not going to any museums or anything like that. Just going to hit the streets and see what life is like for the common man and common woman and everything in between here in Changchun City. When you get here, you can see there's a lot going on because just across from the station, there is the subway line. So you've got people constantly coming and going, a lot of commotion. So I'll just leave this running while we walk through here. Do a little people watching. The weather is really nice today. I mean, it's rain off and on, but the temperature is really nice. It's just to the point where if you don't wear a jacket, you'll get a little bit chilled. But if you do wear a jacket, you'll start to get hot. So it's, it's one of those kind of days. So yeah, first we're just gonna walk around the actual station area. Well, just beside the station, unsurprisingly, you've got a little string of restaurants. And here's one that you'll see a lot in China. Li Xiansheng. It's Mr. Lee's beef noodles. He's everywhere. It's pretty good. If you ever want a safe bet that's going to be clean and plenty of tasty options, you can check that place out. They've got everything from obviously beef noodles, wonton soup, and then they've got some like stir-fried dishes as well. So it's always a pretty good bet. I want to show you guys what Changchun Station actually looks like from the front. You can see it. We're right here at McDonald's. I'm just across the street looking at the station. On the top you can see the two characters, Changchun. It's kind of a unique looking station for China. Most railway stations do not look like that, so it's kind of cool. And what I'm going to do first is we cross the street and we're just going to walk down a little alleyway, a little side street right by the station and just see what's going on, because you can see it's really congested around here. It's kind of hard to get around, so I just want to walk down this little side street and see what we see. I mean, the first thing you see is a ton of taxis. I'm guessing we're gonna see a bunch of little like discount hotels and restaurants. That's what I think we'll probably see. So over here you got a noodle joint. Just look real small and simple. What else do we have over here? We've got motorcycles on the sidewalk. I just stumbled into a wholesale shop. Kifat, that's what that says, wholesale shop. So I want to go in here, see what's going on in here. It's not going to be exciting, but it'll be interesting. You never know what you'll see in here. A little bit of everything. Anyhow. Hello. They'll probably have everything you need here. You get a discounted price. You need a manicure, ladies. There you go. School supplies. Stuff here will be cheap, for sure. Ginseng root. I believe that's ginseng root. All kinds of stuff like Chinese medicine. We just continue onward. I mean, they literally have everything here. Thermoses, coffee mugs, clothing. I saw a wig shop just back there. Some shoes, which I'm a shoe guy, so I can never buy shoes in a place like this because I'm a little bit picky when it comes to shoes, but I like to buy a lot of them. More like just stuff for the house, odds and ends for what you might need, daily necessities. These kind of shops are fun, and the thing is, when you come to a shop like this, if you buy something, you have to bargain. You cannot just accept the first price that they give you because it will most likely be quite high, at least compared to what locals would pay. So you've got to bargain, and it can take some time and energy, but I don't really like bargaining, but I can do a damn good job if I need to. So if you come to China, if you come to these little markets, they're cool, but you will need to bargain. So you have to practice your bargaining skills. I've got a lot of experience because I've been traveling a long time. My first real experience with bargaining was actually in Vietnam. way back when, like more than 15 years ago. I mean, I had to bargain for everything there. Even a bottle of water, I would bargain. And oh, look, wedding gowns and stuff. Yeah. Hey. Oh. Well, I just sort of broke a promise to myself. I wasn't going to buy anything really, not expensive, but I didn't really want to spend much money today. Maybe a couple small things like a box of pens, but I bought a new little, like a man pack, basically a man bag. It'll be convenient though, and I got a decent price, but still, it was, I almost paid 20 bucks for it, US dollars, 110 renminbi, so it's right around $20. But yeah, no, the quality looks good. I like the looks of it, and I'll use it a lot. I need something like that, so there we go. You guys saw a wholesale little marketplace here. Let's get back out on the streets and continue on with the adventure. Here's something that you might find interesting. You can see this restaurant here. You'll see these all over China. You can see Lanzhou. That's a city in China, and there are a lot of like ethnic minority people out there, and a lot of them are Muslim. So this place you can see over here, there's this Xinjiang. That means halal. So this is halal friendly food. So if that applies to you, if you come to China, remember those two characters right there. This is a noodle shop from Lanzhou. The workers will not be locals, and they're famous for their beef noodles. They've always got customers. Their food is always good and fresh, and they're usually really, really friendly. I like to drop by those Lanzhou noodle shops every once in a while. I'm gonna show you guys a local food. These are called maldan. They're like partially developed eggs. I've never had the guts to try one, but you'll see a lot of these people selling like sausages and stuff. Yeah, I mean, like the corn is great. I love the corn here. It's not sweet corn like back home. It's like a different kind of corn. I don't know what kind of corn, but it's good. It's not sweet, which is what I like. But these little things are kind of scary for me. They got like feathers growing. You can basically see the hatchlet in its early stages of development. Super scary stuff. I've never had one, and I don't expect to ever have one. The closest thing I had to that was balut when I was in the Philippines, and that was enough for me. I had to get drunk first to even try balut. So, more street food stalls here. These are very common all across China. It doesn't matter what city you go to. Street food is just everywhere. It's fun. There's more of those maldan things, oysters. I guess these are what, crayfish and snails. Very popular dishes, very popular snacks around here. And here we are. The station's right over there. Now we're walking back into a little community. You can see apartments. Elderly folks sitting down, talking to their neighbors, hanging out. And why am I coming in here? Well, a couple of reasons. One, to show you all what it looks like in here. Just a normal little kind of like courtyard parking lot type area. And the other reason is because I see some exercise equipment, and I'm looking for a chin-up bar, because one of my New Year's resolutions is to never walk past a chin-up bar and not do chin-ups. So I think I see some back there in the back, or something similar to it anyway. So I'm gonna do some pull-ups. A lot of places in China have these little exercise areas. Locals can use it. It's free, it's convenient, it's right there. So this isn't exactly a chin-up bar, but I'm gonna make it work. And while I'm at it, I'm gonna go ahead and do some tricep dips too. I'll show you guys something kind of interesting. Like this road sign here, it says Hangzhou Lu Bei Hutong. And I'll break that down for you. So the first two characters, Hangzhou, is a very famous city in China. It's where the West Lake is. And then the third character there, Lu, just means road. So Hangzhou Road. But then the last three characters, Bei means north, and then Hutong means alley. So this means like Hangzhou Road North Alley. Just to kind of break it down, because if you just look at that and you don't know Chinese, that'd be a lot to take in. See, you just saw the Hangzhou Road North Alleyway. Well, here's just like the straight up, just a block over, Hangzhou Road, Hangzhou Lu. And here we are in just a little street market area. Again, these are all over China. It's very convenient though for the locals. They can just come out here and get some fresh stuff right on the street. Now, sometimes the cops will come over and tell them to get out of here, you know. But, you know, they know how to, they've got ways and means. They can always find somewhere to operate. And, you know, the locals, I think, like them being here. It's convenient for the locals. Now here's an interesting little, this isn't even a road or an alley, this is a little walking street area, and I knew there would be something like this around here. Just tiny little hostel hotel type things. I mean, these are small, I don't know what they would cost, but foreigners are not allowed to stay in them. We have to stay in like legit hotels. It'd be kind of nice if we could, because they're so cheap. So just out of curiosity, I asked that lady who's sitting out there, it looks like she's looking for customers, but I asked her how much for a night, and she said they're full. Which personally, I don't want to be cynical, but I don't believe her, because, you know, it looks like she's sitting out trying to get customers is what it looks like. And I know they can't accept foreigners as well. So like all of these that you see in front of me are these little type of hotels. So the fact, if she's full, that would be very surprising. But I was just out of curiosity, I asked her how much it would be per night, and she said 40 or 50 kwai. So that's like $7 or $8 for one night. But of course, foreigners can't stay there, or non-Chinese can't stay there, because we don't have a Chinese ID card. We're not allowed to stay there. The places that foreigners can stay, if you're here traveling, you should expect to pay at least, I mean, if you can get a place for $30 a night, you're doing pretty well. Expect to pay $50 per night onward if you're traveling in China. Of course, it depends where you go. You can find cheaper, I know, but for your average price, you're probably gonna be paying about $50 a night. And we just passed a place right there, about $7 a night. Locals can stay, but we can't. So take that for what you will. You know, I mean, the conditions in those places are not gonna be very good, most likely. But if you're just looking for a place to crash, you know, if you're just traveling, you want to save money, looking for a place to crash, then that would be great. And $7 a night, but you will not have that option in China. Here's something interesting, a Korean style restaurant. So you can see the station right over there. I've just kind of looped around on these little side roads and alleyways just right here around the station, and you see what I mean? It's interesting because just right in this area, just within these few blocks, I've seen so much. You know, I've seen a North Korean restaurant, seen all kinds of different little shops. Went shopping myself, and you've just got all of these little businesses that fill the streets. You know, you've got people living above, and then on the first level, it's just shop after shop. And now some of these have gone out of business. COVID really hit hard here. It hurt businesses badly. But you've just got, you know, thousands and thousands of shops, and you never know what you'll come across. You know, and especially by the main station in any Chinese city, there's going to be a lot going on because, you know, that's a good place to do business. You got all these people traveling, they get off there, they might need a place to crash. They might need a place to, you know, take their mistress. They're obviously going to need something to eat. So it's a good area to explore just around the train stations. If you just want to get out, you got time to kill, go for it. Gonna take you guys for a spin here. And guess where we are? See that? We are at Victory Park, Shengli Gongyuan, with a huge statue of Mao right at the front entrance. So here's the huge Mao statue. And then over here you've got a Ferris wheel. I don't see the Ferris wheel moving though. But at this time of day, I guess there wouldn't be enough people. I'm not sure if that thing's operational or not. If anyone ever tries to tell you that the Chinese don't like their fast food, you know it's not true. Because this is a KFC, and it's not even the dinner rush yet. All right, guys, I think we saw enough around the station, so I'm gonna take you all to another fun area here in Changchun. If you come here, you've got to drop by Guilin Road. This is it. It's got a bunch of, well, first of all, there's just a bunch of people, and there's a ton of these little like street food vendors, and it's just fun. it's exciting if you want to get out and kind of mix and mingle and see locals and talk to some people and just see what's going on. Go to a place that's not boring. This is it. They've got all kinds of different foods cooking. And they'll be out here when it's hot, when it's cold, day and night. It's not even the busy time right now. And you can see. Wow. That's a, I don't know what that is, but it doesn't look good. And more of that. I told you this was popular here. Hey, you know how. Food, snacks for the whole family. Everything you want, they've got it. Just one after the other, you see. I think this is starting to be more popular in China now. Takoyaki, that's Japanese. These little baby balls. Hello. Hey, 你好，吃饭了吗？ There we go. Look at that bone. That's the butt of a bone. That is huge. I think it's a cow's pelvis or something. I don't know. I just know it's massive. But yeah, this is all. You just come to Guilin Road and walk around, and you can't miss this stuff. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. Squid, octopus, oysters, clams. I've never had these. These seem to be pretty popular. I mean, I've been in China a lot. I've traveled around a lot, but I might have to try these sometime. Battered fried corn, I guess? Look at this. Look at that. 太香了. Wow. They've got some stuff over here that I've never tried. I mean, I've had a lot. I'm pretty adventurous when it comes to food, but looks like I'm kind of behind on the times. Looks like they've come up with some new things since I was last here, because some of the stuff's totally new to me. Get your fried chicken, get your fried chicken. More takoyaki. 这个是什么? Final bit of this video is just going to be walking up this pedestrian street over here by Guilin Road. And this is a scene that it's going to be a little different from city to city, but you'll see some variation of this. Lots of kebabs grilling out on the street, lots of street vendors, and tons of people walking around and just buying snacks and eating them and talking and hanging out. Very common pastime in China. And this guy in the yellow here, he's a Meituan delivery driver. They're basically food delivery, and it's so convenient here in China. You just order it through your phone and one of those guys will deliver it to you pretty quickly. You can see it's happening today. Now that COVID is over, the masses come back out and they're ready to live again, as am I. It was a long stretch where it didn't look like this. You'd come here, it would be empty. Everything was closed. This is relatively new. So, say hello to Frogman. Some kind of stomach. An innard of some sort. Oysters and clams are really popular now. Didn't realize they were so popular. Some Korean style snacks. Dark little, it's kind of cool looking. Be a good place to hang out with some buds and have some snacks and drink a few beers. These are what I like. These are so good. I'm not really big into the seafood skewers. I prefer the meat ones. Lamb, beef, I mean, I'll eat the others, but I definitely don't prefer them. The squid and the octopus, they're okay, but it's not really my style. Hey, ni hao. Hey. Yeah, some is this. Now, here we got some Xinjiang guys cooking some authentic kebabs. I'm gonna actually buy one because they make the best ones. Absolutely, hands down. Theirs are the best. I'll show you guys these chestnuts, roasted fresh. These are really, really good. They put off a really nice smell too. But yeah, I'm really happy to see these Xinjiang guys out here, and I'm definitely buying a couple of kebabs to not only to support these guys, but just, you know, the food is excellent too. But also, I really want to support them. All right, these are my 2 Xinjiang kebabs, made by actual Xinjiang men. And I haven't tasted them yet, but I can tell you they're excellent because I've had them before, a long time ago. So I'm gonna end the video here, guys. I hope y'all have enjoyed the tour, but I've got stuff to do. It's getting a little bit late in the day, and we're gonna call it a day. But before you go, please make sure to subscribe to the channel. Drop a comment, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Share the video with some friends, you know, if they are interested in Asia or China. You know, here they can see the real China. And I've got a lot more content coming out, content that you will not see anywhere else. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you all have a great day, and we'll catch you next time. 下次再见。